Alright, so how's it, traders? Winston Kutsia, aka Mr. Mayor Forex Trading. Alright, so today I'm going to make this video nice, short and sweet for everyone that starts with trading, for all the beginners. I know there's a lot of videos out there where people are busy, but they've been trading for a very long time, so they automatically jump up on the level that they are at. And I know when I started off, it gives you that hope, or that sensation of wow, I want to be there, I want to be at that level. Remember, those guys have been trading for years and years and years and years. So for you to just want to jump in and start at their level is going to be absolutely a balls up. So I'm going to start this series of videos on the beginner level. Now, for those of you who have already started and looking at it from okay, you want to try this and see if you can make an income. Yes, you can make an income from it, but it takes at least a year and a half to 2 years before you become a profitable trader and you begin to understand the markets, how the markets move, what makes the market move. Where do you go look for information? What information do you need? There is a hell of a lot of things behind trading. It's not just you look at a chart and bam, now you're going to put a trade in and there you go, you're going to make millions. Unfortunately, sorry, I know there are people out there on the internet telling you, oh yes, yeah, you need this and you need that, and follow me and I'll show you how to make. And don't go that route. Don't go that route. Rather learn how to trade yourself so that you can make your own decisions on the trading. If you're going to follow someone else, you're never going to understand how it works and you're never going to reach your full potential. So this is my video on how to start your trading journey. Here we go. Okay, so I'm a trader from South Africa. I live in South Africa and I trade from South Africa. So the first thing you need to do is you need to look at brokers. You need to find yourself a broker. So on Google, you can actually just go and look for a broker or a brokerage that you can actually use, and that will allow you to trade. You can't just trade on the global markets unless you are a bank or a hedge fund manager. Yes, but for a starter, you need to go look at brokers. Brokers to trade on the Forex markets in SA. Well, I'm in South Africa, so I will type in South Africa. Okay. If you are in the UK, you type in UK. If you are in the States, you type in the States. If you, wherever you live, you will type in that at the end. Okay. You have to go look at traders, brokers. So, for example, 10 best Forex brokers for South Africa 2022. So I will go in there and I will have a look at what brokers I can use. Remember, you can't just use any broker, because there is a hell of a lot of brokers, but a lot of those brokers aren't regulated brokers, and they haven't got a reputation. So you might pay your money to that brokerage and tomorrow they declare bankruptcy and you lose your money. So you need to have a broker that is registered and regulated. In South Africa, we are registered by the FSCA, FCA, or the CY-SEC. Alright, so you have to look for brokers. So if they are regulated by these entities, you know it is a brokerage you can trust. So you're going to look for brokers. The one I use is Tickmill. That is my brokerage that I use, and I've used them for the last year and a half. Absolutely a fantastic broker, easy to use. I've already gotten money from them, from my trading account. I opened an account with them. I started with $1,000 account, and this was a while back, a long while back. And since then, I have been trading. I've been taking some money. They pay the money directly into your bank account within 3 days. So if you take money from your brokerage account, within 3 days, it's in your account. No foreign paperwork and whatever. It's straightforward. But also when it comes to that, if you want to trade, if you want to use a broker in South Africa, you need to use a bank that can put money over to a brokerage. Like FNB is the bank I'm with. I think Absa as well does it as well. They also do that. So if you have a Capitec account, Capitec, unfortunately, you can't trade on the Forex. You can't add a brokerage to your account. Now, say if you can't add a brokerage, the brokerage can't pay money into your account. So you need to go and open yourself an account. But the bank you are at, ask them, can you use that bank account to do Forex trading? Remember that. So I am an FNB client because FNB allows me to do Forex trading, to use a brokerage. All right, very important. That's the two most important steps before you even put a trade in. That is step one. Find yourself a broker. Ask your bank if you can use your bank account to trade Forex. A lot of banks do not allow that at all. So don't have a bank account and ask why you can't trade. Go ask. You have to find out. In South Africa, Absa, FNB is the two banks I know. I think Nedbank also does it, but I'm not sure. So find out by your bank. So that is step one. Okay, so after you've selected a broker, I am with Tickmill, like I said. After you've selected a broker and after you have opened your bank account at a bank that allows you to trade Forex, by all means. So now all that is done. So you on your brokerage, once you log onto your brokerage account, they are going to give you or ask for some details like your ID, your banking details that you use, because you're going to pay money over to them first. Because once you paid money over to them, that money goes directly onto your trading account. So you need money to start trading. So that's why you do that. And once that is all done and you have your account set up with your brokerage, they're going to ask you to download something. Let me just get to that quickly. Called MT5 or MT4. Now, MT4 I personally don't use. I use MetaTrader. It's called MetaTrader. So let me just go to MT5. Let me do a Google search on that. MT5 is a platform. MetaTrader is a platform that you use to trade on. Your brokerage account will be on that platform. So that is the platform that you use after you've opened your brokerage account. It looks like this. So this is what you're going to be opened with. So once you open your brokerage and everything is done, they're going to give you a login code. I've got 3 accounts here. I'm going to start off with this account. I have got a $50 account. Yes, so I'm going to start with a $50 account, and we're going to build this account together so I can show you how you can take something as simple as a $50 and build it up into potentially a $10,000 account if you trade right. All right, so once you have, and it's a Tickmill, it's a live account. I use MT5. MT4 you can manipulate. MT5 you cannot manipulate at all whatsoever. You can't. Okay, so this account of mine has got $51 in now. This one here that I've opened here is just got $50. So it's the one I'm on there now. It's not those ones. Nope, it's not that one. It's this one. Okay, and this is where we're going to start. I'm going to be open and honest with you guys, and I'm going to trade on this live account so you can see what happens, how the account grows or how it does not grow. All right, so let's go. That is step 1 and step 2 done. Now let's move to step 3. Alright, so I took my camera off so you guys can see the full screen and see exactly what I'm doing and what I'm busy with and how I do my things. So the first thing actually I want to talk about also, I forgot to mention this, is when you do look for your broker, here is a word that you need to familiarize yourself, especially if you want to scalp. If you don't understand what scalping is where you work on a 5-minute, 1-minute, 15-minute time frame, where you work on a very small time frame. So basically, when you do put your trades in, you're looking for a 10 pip or 20 pip or 30 or 50 pip gain when you do trade that way. But when you do scalp, spreads is a thing that is going to absolutely kill you. Let's say low spread brokers in South Africa. Now, I know Tickmill is also one of them. That's why I use Tickmill. Lowest broker spreads in South Africa. So these ones are there, but you can go through. I can tell you now that Tickmill is your best when it comes to spread. Now, spread is the little cream of the top that a broker takes when you trade. When you put in a trade, that is how they also make their money. They make a little bit of commission, but they also make a little bit off the top of what you the trades that you take. So like Tickmill, for instance, now I've got a thing on my MT5 trader. This is the platform I use to trade on, and I'm logged into my brokerage account, which is Tickmill. I'm logged into there. So what you do is you can actually link up the MT5, the MetaTrader 5, with your Facebook account, where you can then enter the market. They've got a little market section where you can get specialized tools to help you trade, specialized things that helps you trade. So once you've logged into the market on MT5 and you've logged in through your Facebook account, they'll give you a password and so forth to be able to get onto the MetaTrader 5 market. Candle, timer, and spread. You see, like this one. This is a free indicator. Now what you're going to do is you're going to download, you're going to click on that free button, and they're going to put it onto your under your market section on your left hand side, so it will be there. Now I'm going to exit the market by just right clicking on it and say close. So it's once you've downloaded it and it's there, then it will be there. You take it from there, you click and you drag it onto your main screen where you want it, and you can just say yes, allow, and it will go through. And then there on the top right hand side, it will give you the time you have left on a specific candle and the spread. That is very important, a spread. Now look at Tickmill. I am on the Euro USD, and look at that spread, a 0 pip spread. So if you're a South African and you want to start scalping, and the best, Euro USD is a very busy market anyway, so it's a good market to scalp on. You can use Tickmill because there is no spreads on Euro USD on Tickmill if you're a South African, which is absolutely fantastic. So there's no of that. I know I did use a brokerage before this. I'm not going to mention the brokerage name. Absolute waste of time, because they had spreads of 40 pips, 50 pips spread. So if you are scalping, you are hoping to get a 20 pip win or a 30 pip win. If you get a 50 pip win, that is a good scalping session. That is good money. But if you have a brokerage, you use a brokerage and the spread is 40 pips, just imagine how much money you're going to lose. You're not going to make any money. Spreads is important. Spread is very important and important to look at. Now, like me, I like to trade on a higher time frame. I'm a swing trader. So let's get on to that next point. You have the money that you've paid into your brokerage account, and it will reflect there at the bottom. So now you can start trading. You can go through on your left on MetaTrader, you can add any symbol you want. Now, symbols is the terminology they use to identify or to say you're trading Euro USD. The Euro versus the USD is a symbol. Japanese yen versus South African rand, ZAR, is a symbol. The gold versus US dollar is a symbol. So this is where you add your symbols. There you can see symbols. That is, of course, the Australian dollar versus Canadian dollar. So you can add at the bottom, if you see that you don't have a pair that you like on there, you can add a pair by clicking there, and you can say, let's say the USD versus NOK, which is the Norwegian krona. You can click on that, and then you click on the plus. Now it is there. So that is that. Now it's there. So you can start to trade. Now you have to move it from there to there on the bottom of your trading screen. You have to move it there. So what you'll do is you'll right click on it and you'll say chart window. So now it's going to throw it right over there. So when you open your MetaTrader for the first time, this mess is what you're going to see. You're not going to know what is what and what is going on here. So let's fix the chart first. Alright, so this is what your chart looks like when you open MetaTrader. First, let's fix it. You're going to be right clicking on this and you're going to say tick volumes off. We're not going to use that the way I trade. Don't say that's the way you should trade, but I'm going to do things the way I do things. Then you're going to right click on your screen again and you're going to say, I don't like this grid thing, so I take that away. Here at the top, you can click on that and click on that one, so you can take it a bit away from the side so you can see exactly what is going on there. So this is now a bit more cleaner and a bit more fresh. It's a good start. It's where you want to be. Now I work on the 4-hour trade, on the 4-hour charts, because I am a swing trader. Some of my trades stay in for a week, some 2 weeks, some 2 days, some just 1 day. But I'm going to get to the way I trade and how I do my things. Let's first start from the start. So now that my chart is a bit clean, I want to select the right time frame that I want to be in. So you're going to right click again on the chart and you're going to see there's something that says time frame. So if you're a scalper, you're going to use a 1 minute, 5 minute, or a 15-minute time frame. So let's click on the 15 minute and it will take you to the 15-minute time frame. Now this is what the chart looks like on a 15-minute time frame. Very, very, very nice. Very aggressive, but nice. I like that. But I'm not a scalper. I don't scalp. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to take, because I use the 4-hour time frame, which is for me a much better time frame to use. You get more clear picture of what's going on and where what is. So once that is done, on the left top here, you can see that those two things there. I'm going to click on that. So now there is where I have my buy and sell signal with my lot size there. So let's get to the point of what that lot size is and what level of leverage you should use if you have a small $50 account. Let's get to that. Now on your brokerage, when you open your brokerage account, you're gonna get the option where they say leverage. Now leverage is a very interesting thing. Leverage can help you or leverage can kill you. And believe me, you don't want to let your leverage kill you. The way it's gonna kill you is if you over leverage everything. If you come in here with a $50 account and you trade on 100 leverage, you're going to kill yourself. Now me personally, because I trade on the 4-hour and I'm an intraday or a swing trader, my leverage is set to 50. I've got a 50 leverage, but I strongly suggest that you start with a 10 leverage, with a leverage of 10. So on your brokerage account, when you select what account you're going to use, and the Pro, the Max, or whatever on your broker, they're going to ask for leverage, so you are going to select a 10. Or if you want to follow exactly the way I do it, I personally have a 50 leverage. Now when I trade as well, I know there is systems out there that will tell you exactly, work out on what symbol you work at, what your leverage should be, and your lot size should be compared to your leverage on different symbols. I use a flat for everything, a flat rate for everything. So I'm on a 50 leverage. Now I've got a $50 account, which is a very small account. So I don't want to complicate things and go with a lot size of 1. You start with a very small lot size and you keep it at that. You keep it at that small lot size until you build up your account a little bit more. Then you can up your lot sizes. Doesn't matter what symbol you trade. Don't make things complicated. Don't overcomplicate things. Just keep it simple. Keep it at 0.01. Keep your lot size at 0.01. Now on some symbols, you're going to make $3 per trade. On some symbols, you're going to make $8 per trade and less pips, because the symbol is, the value is more than the other symbols where the value of whatever currency pairs you're trading is less. Alright, but keep it simple, keep it to 0.1, build up your account, and once your account is built up nicely, then up your volume or your lot size. That's where your lot size is. Okay, let me just make that point very clear. It's very important. Don't over leverage. And if you have a bigger leverage like mine, 50, a 50 leverage is quite big. It's quite heavy. But on my other accounts, I trade with it's a bit bigger accounts. So I'm going to start off with a small account, so we can grow this account together. So this is how you start off when you have a small account.